BITTEN? Well, let's take a look. The idea of working for and with Stephen Barry's, the company, I thought it was extraordinary. I just didn't understand how a company exists with their philosophy. It didn't seem doable because we are so ingrained to think that you can't get quality and have it be affordable. It was a completely new way of thinking. You know, I confess to not having known anything about the company. I, along with a lot of my friends, just were unfamiliar with Stephen Barry's. I was, you know, very graciously taken to the store in New York, and we were stunned by what we saw. We felt a little foolish because we felt like our world was so tiny that we somehow didn't know that this store existed and what it was and what the philosophy and who these men were. But really, when I heard the story of Stefan Marber, I heard what he did and what the company did and how it worked and how it affected so many young men. You know, I had for some reason long been aware of the cost of sneakers and known that it was a huge part of a wardrobe now, you know, a trendy sneaker, looking like an athlete that you admire. You know, I don't know, it has it's sort of this intrinsic value, and it's this funny thing that happened. And I really was I was brought to tears. I mean, a few of us, it's a very moving story about the Strawberry Show. I don't know why. I guess because, you know, you see people struggle and you see young men wanting to fit in and you see how hard people worked, you know, how hard-earned those dollars are, and I just loved it. I loved this philosophy. I loved the idea of quality, affordable clothing for everybody. When I had my first real design meeting, I really didn't understand really were we really starting at zero. I didn't understand sort of where they were and what their expectations of me were. I think we really just started talking about what I was hoping to do and how that worked with what they had in mind, and they know a lot more about their customer than I knew about their customer. I was very surprised to hear what were aspirations for women fashion-wise. I, you know, did such intense due diligence about Stephen Barry's because they just simply couldn't believe that anything like this exists. And we just got really, really excited. The more I thought about it, the more I knew about the company, the more I worked with the people and spent time, even prior to them really making an official invitation to me. I really just liked them so much. As much as I knew, I was very, very excited about the idea of working with them and collaborating with them. I knew better about their customer. They knew better of what I was thinking. They knew what was important to me. I started to really understand what was important to them. And I, you know, had a lot of opportunities to go to the store and spend some time with a lot of what became the team that I worked with. And I really, not only was I excited by the company and everything they were doing, but really I found it rather heartrending because I really thought it tapped into something that is very necessary.